Hello everyone. For people that stays at home and still need something that they can do from their homes, there are 30 AI training data annotation jobs that you can do from home. You can use your phone or your computer to do it, and they're actively recruiting. So if you're looking for legitimate ways to make money online in this 2026, there is one area you should focus that you should never ignore. That is AI training data jobs. You don't necessarily need to know how to code. You don't even need a computer science degree. In some cases, you might not even need a computer. You might just need only your phone. So, there are companies that are building this artificial intelligence. They need real people to provide label, review, classify, and evaluate the informations so that these AI systems can learn from it. So that is where data annotation comes in, data labeling, AI evaluation, AI training, and so on. So today we are going to show you how you can make use of these platforms. So we'll bring out large list of platforms where these opportunities can be found. But there's something very important about this video. I'm going to separate the opportunities into two major categories. Number one, jobs you can primarily do with a computer system, and the other one, opportunities that you can be done with a smartphone. Some of them can still allow you to use computer to do it. I'll also tell you which platforms are worldwide, which ones have restrictions in some countries, what type of work they offer, and which one I think are worth doing. So please stay until the end, because some of the opportunities near the end are very different from the traditional data annotations that you know. Some involve recording, speaking, or you can record yourself at home, doing house chores and different things. You can even speak your language. Some just involve evaluating the AI responses and so on. So let's get started. The first is we have to know what AI data annotation is really. So before I give you the platforms, let me quickly explain what you are going to do. Imagine you show an AI model to a picture of a car, like you show AI a picture of a car. You understand? A human being may immediately know that it is a car, but an AI system needs training for it to identify that this is a car. So someone may need to identify the car by maybe drawing box around it, describing it, classifying its type, identifying specific objects inside it before the AI now know that yes, this is a car. That is what is called annotation. By the time you're identifying the car parts, drawing the boxes, for AI to identify that this is a car. So that is exactly what is annotation, and that is what we are going to do. You might also be asked to determine whether a sentence is positive or negative, all those things. So it can also be used as the work. So with audio, you might transcribe speeches, identify speakers, and so on. So when you see job titles like AI training, data annotator, data labeler, don't run away. Don't think that is a very big deal. So you can try some of them. Okay, let's first start with computer-based AI training jobs before we go over to the ones that you can do with your phone. Number one on my list is Atlas Capture. I'm always using Atlas Capture because the entrance is easy. It's easy for you to enter. But the assessment might not be that easy. Don't worry, we'll look into assessments and everything. So we'll make sure that you register and pass each assessment and be able to start your work. So when we'll start with Atlas Capture. Atlas currently offers different contributors opportunities. There are different opportunities in Atlas. One side involves recording everyday activities to help train AI, and another side involves the data annotation or evaluating AI-related data. Atlas opportunity now also involve home recording projects, but that one requires an iPhone, and you can also do electro data annotation work. So Atlas is actually interesting because it crosses both data annotation and recording. So that means it's also phone-based as well as computer-based annotation. Number two is CrowdGen. It's by Appen. So it's a contributor platform. It's associated with Appen. So it's one of the major names you hear in the AI data industry. So projects ranges from search evaluation, data annotation, even transcription, AI evaluation, and so on. So always check the individual requirements before you register. Another one you have is data annotation. That is another platform. It focuses heavily on evaluating and improving AI responses. Also, depending on the project, contributors may review reasoning, depending on the project that is at hand. Writing, coding, or reasoning. So that is what happens in data annotation. You also have the one that is called Atelier. It's popular in social media. You might have seen it even in Facebook. It's another AI training too. The work can involve evaluating AI responses, reviewing prompts, checking reasoning, and some coding. That one is for specialized tasks. But the exact opportunity depend on your location. Normally, you can't do it everywhere you are, so it depends on your location. And another one is mind drift. I know you must have heard of this one too, or some of you haven't heard of it yet. So it focuses on human expertise. You understand? So you might encounter work that is something like AI response evaluation, writing, fact checking, and so on. All these help to improve AI generated content. But this is better with computer. We are talking about computer based before we go over to phone based. Another one we have is one former. Okay, you know that. Well, this one deserves a special attention because its current job board contains a surprising broad range of AI related works. They will list in their job site things like AI response and rubric evaluation, speech annotation, speech search relevance annotation, and all the rest. We even have AI language evaluation, even image annotation. So a lot of them are there. You get a lot of work in one form. Another one that is not that popular is Wello Global. I don't know if you have heard of Wello Global. It's another company operating in these AI data services. Its job includes data annotation. Most of them do data annotation, of course. I think that is the one that you can do if you have a laptop. It's not that hard to do data annotation. You just need the data. You can be in your house and be doing these things. You also do data validation, even language evaluation and the rest there. So when you register in this, you will find out. And in our next video, we'll drop link for registration of this so that you register different platforms. They must call you. One of them must call you. You must get one out of them. We have another one from Telus Digital. Those ones, you do AI, data, online data analyst, and so on. So there are a lot of various jobs there too. All these are works that you can do from home. You also have RWS. Okay, I don't know if you have heard of that one. You still have search evaluation and data annotation. All of them are AI works that you can do from home. So I'm just trying to mention all the companies that still have AI job opportunities available in this 2026 that you can use. I have Micro1. Micro1 is currently recruiting. It has also appeared with AI data and annotation opportunities, including the video annotation and other AI related roles. So it's very, very important that you try out all these jobs that I'm mentioning. This Micro1, their job availability sometimes changes. So the actual current job listing might be different from what is obtainable before. We also have Prolific. Prolific is somehow slightly different. It is primarily a research participant platform. It is based on research. But AI companies and researchers use it for human feedback. You may encounter tasks involving AI responses, even surveys to human feedback, decision making. I think this one is easier because human feedback is easier for you to do, even surveys. Even if you cannot annotate, you can participate in surveys. You also have Toloka. This one is a kind of crowdsourcing task that it provides. You get email classification, you classify text to search relevance, even content evaluation is also there. So you can try it out. Some of them are also mobile friendly. Some of the tasks here you can use mobile to do it, but some are easier with laptop. You also have Search AI. See, there are a lot of them. Search AI is associated with human feedback too. We also have a Scale AI ecosystem. Scale AI. So make sure you try one. Don't just listen without trying any of them. You also have image data in that Scale AI. And so we have a lot of them. Labelbox ecosystem too is also an AI data platform used to organize or manage annotation. Also have Dataforce. A lot of them. I hope you are jotting them down so you can register in one or two or even 10. if possible, all of them. Anyone that calls you, good. Data force also includes data annotation. There's data annotation in data force, and there is also AI training, which is data annotation is AI training, of course, transcription and all the rest. But for phone friendly, I know a lot of you have been waiting for phone friendly because some people that don't have laptop might still use phone. Understand? This Atlas capture, I've already talked about the phone side, like recording yourself, doing house chores, washing, cooking, and all the rest. Data Force too. Data Force too uses also mobile data collection. It also includes recording, voice, images, videos. That one you can use mobile to do it. Data Lens Africa. This works for Africa. I hope you know. It works for Africa too. Even Atlas works for Africa. So even though not all these AI works for Africa, but Atlas, Data Lens, it works for Africa. Micro One. So data annotation, in this data lens, you have data annotation, African languages, So since you are too good with your own particular language, you can join data lens. It works with phone. This one form I have mentioned before also is mobile friendly. You can use your phone to do some work. It has data collection projects involving first-person video and other forms of human-generated data. Price requirement might depend on a specific project, you understand? There are a lot of them, speech and audio annotation and all the rest, video data collection. A lot of them, there are some AI works for medical personnel, but those ones are not the ones we are talking about. We are talking about the ones that you can stay at the comfort of your home and do without having any experience, you understand? Or without being an expert in one thing or the other. So we have a lot of them, but for the ranking, I can say that Atlas. I'm not ranking Atlas because they pays very well. No, they are even